peoples, this is Punk, and today I'm just gonna kind of hit a couple topics with you. You know, normally I'm talking about games and stuff like that, or a channel update. First things first, for FNAF Night 3, you're not gonna see it. Hate to break it to you, but it's not gonna happen. I started Night 3, thought I was recording it. It was going pretty well. You know, it was like a girls' night out with me and Chica, because she was the only one going around. And then Foxy decided to join in the party and just ruin it all. And then on the second try, everybody was wanting to, you know, do a little party, you know, do some dancing, eating pizza and whatnot. And then right as soon as the lights went out at 0% at 5 a.m., it then immediately ticked over to 6 a.m. So I kind of got lucky with that, because I thought I was going to die on the second try and I was going to have to do it again. But essentially, when I got done playing and thought the recording was over, I realized I didn't even start the recording. So if I get a thumbs up for this video, any of the FNAF videos, or if somebody somewhere in the comment section says, hey, yeah, go for Night 3, go ahead and do that, I will endure the first 2 nights all over again just to record Night 3 for you guys. Does that sound like a good deal? Okay. Now, the other topic I want to discuss with you is the adpocalypse. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers that are getting really unhappy with it and don't enjoy it and think it's the worst thing possible. But you have to think about it in several different situations. YouTube, and bless their hearts on this, they are doing everything they can to meet best of both worlds for both the ad revenue, advertising companies who show ads and gives revenue to YouTubers to make money, and then the YouTubers themselves with channels. You know, they're trying to meet a best of both worlds. And for the advertising company, only thing they want is a positive image of their company, because unfortunately there are people there that assume that if, say, an advertiser was on a game like Outlast 3, they support the ideas and that kind of stuff in the world, like the real world. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but there are people who do that. It's unfortunate, it's not the greatest, but there are people out there who do think like that. Now, on the YouTuber standpoint, the channels, even the channels that I'm subscribed to, it is affecting them in terms of monetary value, because some people, this is the only thing that they do. This is their only job. Some people have, you know, other jobs to where they have the ability to pay off bills and things like that, and they are not as reliant on YouTube for money. But some YouTubers are reliant on YouTubers for money, especially, and one of the categories that gets hit the hardest is horror games. That's one of the groups that gets hit the hardest, because it's, depending on, you know, what kind of game it is, it can get pretty graphic with some games. Like, for example, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, and the most recent horror game that's had people go nuts over, Outlast 2, those are pretty graphic. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're good because they got a good storyline, they got a good plot line, you know, and I'm all about the story and plot line when it comes to something, because, you know, I'm a big reader of books, even though the bookshelf right above my head would disagree with you. But, yeah, it affects them in terms of monetary value, because the views that you guys give us, or, well, not exactly me, because I don't make a profit on this channel, helps YouTubers that only use YouTube as a way to make a living, to be able to pay for things like the bills, groceries, clothing to put on their back, their home. That's the kind of stuff that goes on when you watch somebody's channel. And for me, the only thing this ad apocalypse is really affecting is just my views. I mean, you guys seem to like the FNAF series. You also seem to like Agario. I mean, let's see, what else? There's also these blogs, you got NGGMTV, anything with Gmod. You guys seem to like that kind of stuff. And the only thing that the ad revenue seems to do is it tends to stop with certain promotions of certain ideas or of certain types of games. So it gets kind of hard. for some people, especially when it's a pretty graphic game. And unfortunately, there is actually another party put onto this, and it's a secret little hidden party, but it's the parents with really young children. And this is science talking, this is not just me, but our brains are not considered to be fully developed. And I'm not calling anybody here mentally retarded. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm not trying to offend anybody either. But according to science, our brains are not fully developed until we hit our 20s. And that's saying something, you know? So, explain to me how, say, between the ages of 4 to 6, how is that child able to comprehend a concept like Outlast 2? How can a parent explain to a kid what that game is? And, you know, more importantly, how does that kid not get terrified? Because the little children who don't understand things get terrified of whatever it is they don't understand. For example, you know, FNAF went through this, the whole Five Nights at Freddy's, because little kids were playing this game because parents thought it wasn't going to be anything harmful. But I guess the jump scares were scaring really little kids that would play this game, and you know, it gave FNAF sort of like a bad rep. Now, I know what you're thinking, the parents went over the head, and you know, yada yada yada, but they're just trying to make sure that their kids are okay, that they're safe, there's nothing going to be wrong with them, because they want to be a normal functioning kid of society. Everybody wants to be a normal functioning member of society, but we just don't really exist. Everybody's weird and different in their own ways. I mean, heck, I'm weird and different in my own ways. Like, seriously, if you talk to my family, they will tell you I'm probably the weirdest one in my entire family. But if anything you take away from this video, it's understanding that it's not just the YouTube channel, it's not just the advertising company, it's not just YouTube itself or just the parents or something. No, it's a bunch of different people that this whole stage that YouTube's trying to go through in order to please a bunch of different people. And if anything, you should be giving them props that they're trying to go through this massive stage. I mean, I know it's people don't like being family friendly and blah 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 blah, but they're doing it for the sake of, you know, monetary value, keeping channels happy, and so on and so forth. So you gotta at least give them props up for that, because they're trying to hit all points on that. And with that, that's really all I have to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until the next video, whatever the heck I upload, I will see you guys then. So, bye guys.